Hi, I'm Jane Hayes and I'm a socially engaged visual artist based here in Cork City. I make work with and for young children and I'm a member of Sample Studios. Back in 2020, I was delighted to be invited by the National Council of Curriculum and Assessment to participate in a beautiful project they were undertaking. They wanted to represent the connections they have with the schools, creches and various settings that they are involved with. As an early years artist, I was naturally matched up with an early years setting, and this was a very special place called Happy Days Childcare Centre in Ballyporeen in County Tipperary. Very little of that happened in the end. We got kind of to the early stages of the research and I had these beautiful days up in the creche where I saw the children at play, and I was totally inspired by their love of the outdoors, and they had this amazing outdoor space called Teletubbyland. It was really close to a natural stream. And you know, we were all fired up to kind of take the children through that step-by-step process. But as this project took place in 2020, we might put the dates together, that was when COVID actually struck and I was no longer in the position to be able to visit the creche. However, needs must, and we continued with the project in the best way possible. And it's funny because the piece that's here behind me, I've actually never seen it until today, because I used some of those images and information that I had gathered on those initial visits to produce a digital collage in many ways. And it also had to be printed and framed and sent away without me being involved, because there was no access to any of those facilities at the time. So the work behind me is a partnering piece to another one that hangs in the creche itself. That one is displayed behind perspex and is actually displayed in an outdoor space in the early years setting, which is lovely. It's there for the children to enjoy themselves. I suppose as a way to feed back directly to the children, connect back in with them in some way, and in addition to add longevity to the project, I also developed a professional development program to kind of coincide with this, a digital one for the practitioners there in Happy Days Creche.